There are some bodybuilders who are improving a lot very quickly and they look like real threats to win a Mr. Olympia title in the near future. Today I want to give you an update on two of them, how they're doing, how they've been improving. We're talking about the 4th and 5th best in the world in the 212 and classic physique divisions, Nihat and Niall Darwen. They are already successful, but I think their future is much brighter. Let's start with Nihat, top 4 in the world, in the 212 division at 22 years old. This prodigy of Turkish origin surprised everyone at Mr. Olympia with a very complete and well-balanced physique. At the Olympia he came out big, with a lot of density, good aesthetics and structure. He had little fat, but unfortunately he came out looking soft. Both his abdomen and his back had a layer of water that blurred his definition. Something went wrong in the last days of his prep, and despite all that, he still managed to place 4th without coming in at 100%. Since then, he hasn't wasted any time, he's been training very hard, and he's been growing. He hadn't posted anything in a while, but luckily his coach shared this update, where he looks huge, he seems like a different person. This year, he's already turning 23, believe it or not. It's just a few seconds shared by his coach. Tour, reporting 3 days ago that he has just started his prep and says that he's doing it weighing 9 pounds more than last year, that is, 4 kilos more at the same point in his preparation, just as he's starting. And this gain in muscle mass, according to his coach, will allow them to push his conditioning even further and bring him in much harder, but still looking full, big and dense without looking flat, since he'll have plenty of room. I know for a fact that at this Olympia, he was at his limit. Very close to the 212 pounds or 96 kilos that he has to weigh, but of course he came in looking soft. And I think his condition could still be improved, which would actually allow him to add 3 or 4 more kilos of muscle and still make weight for the division simply by coming in more defined and less soft. We haven't seen him hit a side or back pose yet, but judging by how he looks from the front, it's scary. All the pictures and videos you're seeing of him are from at least 6 months ago, except for the one from 3 days ago that I showed you. What Nihat is currently posting are training videos where we can see that he has great strength, lifts a lot of weight very slowly and controlled, and does very high quality training. I think this year Nihat will get a very good position again at Mr. Olympia, definitely within that top 4. And if Lucas Garcia, Sound Clarida or Keon Pearson make a mistake, come in a little worse, or take a wrong step, Nihat will be there to take advantage of it. He is a serious contender to be in the top 3 at the Olympia this year and even to become Mr. Olympia in the future if he keeps this up. Against a Keon with an increasingly ruined waist and a Sound Clarida who is already turning 44 and probably doesn't have much longer at the top, that came out wrong. Now let's move on to Niall Darwen. In this case, we're talking about the top 5 of Mr. Olympia 2025. He finished just behind Josema. It looked like a different category when posing next to Josema. Their bodies are so different. This bodybuilder impressed all of us with an extraordinary physique, with impossible proportions, a very unique structure and an extremely slim waist. He brought a massive lower body and legs, and he had very good front and side poses, with his weak point being his back, since his back couldn't compete with Josema's. Despite the notable difference in size and definition, he was able to compete against Josema and achieve 5th place. Since that graceful structure gives him a big advantage. The judges told him he needs more back development. They also asked for more overall density in his arms, chest and shoulders, and he's very focused on that. He has uploaded several videos training, doing back, chest and shoulders with very good technique. In fact, I have a video of how he trains if you want to see it. There, I analyze it and explain it in detail. A few months ago, Niall reached his maximum weight at 118 kilos. Since then, he has been losing weight. Now that he's preparing, he's cutting fat and likely has only a couple of months before competing. On February 23rd, exactly 1 month ago, he was at 117 kilos. And he mentioned 11 weeks out. He posted something 7 days ago saying he was 7 weeks out from competing, so it should be about 6 weeks now. And he's weighing 109 kilograms. In this posing clip, you can see him next to an open bodybuilder, open versus classic. And it's hard to believe that Niall, as tall as he is only weighing 109 kilos. Well, it's normal, his organs don't weigh much, they're like those of a 10-year-old child. Where does he keep them? Where are they? Because with that waist, I don't get it. Honestly, he looks very full. He's very dense. You can see he has quality muscle. Hard, tight, considering he still has a month and a half before stepping on stage. I think his current look is spectacular. I think there's been a good improvement. He'll try to qualify for the Olympia as soon as possible. And once that's secured, he'll focus on continuing to improve until the Olympia, using the months he has to see if he can finally surpass Josema and reach the top 4 or top 3 or something like that. If he doesn't make it at this Olympia, he'll do it sooner or later. I think he has enormous potential, and it's only a matter of time before he's fighting for the title. Who is more impressive? Who has a brighter future? Nihat or Niall Darwen? What do you guys think? I want to remind you that there's only 1 week left to enter the giveaway.
Los 200 euros en suplementación.
To participate, you have to buy from my brand through the link I leave in the description and pinned comment, and use code ARES for a 10% discount. There's no minimum purchase. Anything you order will enter you into the giveaway, but it's important, keep that in mind. Shipping to Spain and nearby countries, and I'll announce the winner on Instagram. You'll have to watch the story and contact me, so you'll need to pay attention to my stories. We'll end the video here. Hope you liked it. This is Ares signing off. See you in the next one.